Just going to the detail of what the emails do show when it comes to the CCP influence on the Biden family. The New York Post has published emails showing that Hunter Biden pursued a lucrative deal, as you mentioned, involving China's largest energy company, the now bankrupt CEFC China Energy Company. And in one email, he said it would be interesting for me and my family, and he discussed remuneration packages. Why is this so significant?
Remember, the Biden campaign has not questioned any of the emails here, none of it. So what shocked me the most was that the level of detail in the joint venture we're talking about, which is on a company that's already gone bankrupt, this China Energy Company, which was incredibly controversial. The chairman's missing. He's been taken in by CCP authorities. He's missing. A lot of people say he's dead. The signator, a guy named Patrick Ho, already went to federal prison in the United States, has been extradited to Hong Kong. So what stunned me was the open greed of the Bidens. What they asked for was $10 million a year in cash money for introductions, in addition to have a joint venture that the Chinese Communist Party would fully finance, and they would get the equity upside of it. So, and this could lead to tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars of profit. So it was the brazenness of the Bidens when I went through these emails. And, you know, Mayor Giuliani, who's seen a lot. Remember, Mayor Giuliani was the guy that used the RICO statute to put the Wall Street guys in prison. Mike Milken, Ivan Boesky. So he's seen financial white-collar crime, corruption before. I think it's safe to say that he was pretty stunned also.
Look, another one of the emails, this was the first to be released by the New York Post, showed that Hunter Biden was trying to organise a dinner for his father, Joe Biden, who was, of course, then vice president, with executives from the Ukrainian energy company Burisma, where he was employed. And at the time, you know, we all know this already, Biden had threatened to withhold $1 billion in aid for Ukraine unless the top prosecutor, Viktor Shokin, was fired. And he was fired. Ukraine officials decided, you know, they made that call. They fired him in order to get the money. At the time, he was investigating Burisma. So, Steve, does this lead to the suggestion, do you think, that Biden may have corruptly used American foreign policy as leverage to enrich his family? I mean, that's the accusation that's emerged this week.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. Remember, if for an American audience, Joe Biden has been adamant on the Burisma in the Ukraine. He did nothing. He'd never talked to his son. He didn't know anything about it. The stunning thing about these emails, and then actually the Biden camp admitting something, this is very important. The thing is about these emails is that Biden has basically said to the American people, I knew nothing about it. Now we actually see with the meeting set up. At first, what they came and had the mainstream media spin is that there's nothing in his official records to show this. They've actually copped to the fact of, well, maybe he had a cup of coffee or maybe it was an informal meeting. So this is going to be, that sets the predicate that Joe Biden has lied consistently over the last couple of years to the American people. He lied on the debate stage with President Trump. What the Fox did, which was very interesting on that issue, but also on the Chinese, they actually went to the people on the emails and contacted them. What was so stunning is that they reported last night that one of the guys in the email said, absolutely, the meetings happened. This is not off of some Russia intelligence operation. That email's correct. The meeting's correct. And by the way, the 10% of the equity is Joe Biden. So you're starting to see other people come in here and validate this. It's pretty stunning. For the Australian audience, just remember one thing. Joe Biden for years has sat there categorically. My family has not participated in China or has any relationships with anything in China. That's all lies, all discredited. He has said the Burisma thing is all a lie. I don't know anything about it. He stood on a debate stage and spent 3 minutes fighting with President Trump and said it again. So the predicate's been set. Joe Biden's a liar, a stone-cold liar. That's what these emails and this other information that's coming out right now show.